Alright guys, welcome back to some more of the house in Fata Morgana. I want to thank you all for the love and support you continue to show this series. It really means a lot to me. But anyways guys, I gotta tell you right now, I'm really excited because we're finally on our way to finally speaking with the Lord. We already got Mel and Yukimasa on our side. So it's up to the Lord now, and we have to see how we manage to get through to him, because he seems like the most difficult of the bunch considering we just dealt with Yukimasa. So if anything else guys, I hope you all continue to enjoy watching. And let's keep it going. Alright, and we are back. Don't look at me like that. I'm just kidding. Now can I get angry at you? As I've been telling you, I'm an ordinary man. I'm not special in any way like you seem to think I am. You're not ordinary. You're different, but not in the same way I am. I wouldn't ask any normal man to show me how to lead my life. I see. Although, what passes for normal differs from person to person, I suppose. Just as I don't think you're normal, I'm sure there are people out there who do. Perhaps. Or maybe they're just able to see my desire to be normal. Well, that's everything I have to tell you. You're gonna want to talk to the Lord next, I assume. That's right. I'm gonna convince him to hand over his key, and then I'm gonna set Morgana free. I doubt you'll have much luck convincing him of anything, but I'll help in any way I can. I appreciate it. I'll get him to come to supper tonight. You be there too. Okay, I'll be there. If I could ask you one favor though. Could you try to arrange that for as late as possible? That should be doable, but why? There's someone else I need to speak with first. Alright, I'll do what I can. Thank you. See you this evening then. Did I lead him to the correct path? Will he actually find redemption at the end of it? No, I made the right decision. Even if he doesn't in this life, there's enough of a chance that he will in his next. One left, and that's it. I'm almost there, Giselle. I've almost made it to Morgana. I've come this far. All that's left is to speak with the Lord. Stay focused, Mikkel. The pieces I have still don't fit together yet. As Morgana told it, the Lord was a cruel man from the moment she first saw him. And he wasn't much different in the swordsman's telling of events either. Are those portrayals the full picture of what kind of man he is? Will adding his perspective do anything but amplify Morgana's hatred? And if he really is exactly the man he's made out to be, then how do you explain his internal struggles from the third door? Did his core personality change with the times? Everyone else I met has been fundamentally the same, though. Are you the exception? Jacopo? Morgana found joy in her life during her 3 years at the brothel. She wept about not being given the opportunity to thank them, so maybe Maria is more likely to be able to assuage Morgana's animosity. I'll have to hear what she has to say. I can barely move. My right arm. I can't feel my fingers at all. It burns. I've managed this long, but damned if it doesn't hurt. Why must you hand out miracles for nothing? I know that voice. I'm looking up at someone. A woman. She's draped in the black fog and I can't make out many details, but even through the darkness I know immediately who she is. She is Mother. No, she is not my mother. She is... Why would you even ask such a question, Mother? We're barely holding on as it is, my dear. It's not wrong to expect a little remuneration for our services. No, Mother, it is wrong. Miracles are not to be bartered for. God the Father does not charge for his miracles. So why should we when I'm only borrowing his power? Listen to me, Morgana. Every time you give someone a blessing, you're hurting yourself. If not for the miracle itself, you will deserve some degree of compensation for the pain. I know you're concerned for me, Mother, and I appreciate it very much, but I'm happy with the way things are. I'm happy to be able to help others in my Heavenly Father's power. A power you won't have much longer, my dear, if we can't afford to keep ourselves fed. I'm a saint, aren't I? Yes, you're my sweet little saint. God will not forsake his saint. No matter how difficult it may get, he will always provide me a way to continue doing his work. And you're the mother of that saint, aren't you? Yes, that's right. I conceived you untainted by the hands of a man. Then you must respect his will as well, Mother. It must be our highest priority. You're right. I was wrong, my dear saint. And then she sells me off. Mother? Mother? You agreed with me. You said I was right. So why are you taking money from that man? Mother? Mother looks over as strange men shove me into a carriage. The look in her eyes sends a chill down my spine. I see her lips moving. She doesn't actually say the words out loud, but I can make out every individual syllable. Because you're worthless to me. Wow. Mother of the Year, guys. Welcome, daughter of God. You'll be performing miracles for me now. And if you cooperate, I can guarantee you'll live more than comfortably. Miracles are not something to be performed for one single person's benefit. What? Miracles are not magic or parlor tricks. They are a precious gift granted to me by my Father in heaven. Using his power for personal gratification is a grave sin. I will do no such thing. I entreat you to think long and hard about your actions. Do away with such selfish desires and dedicate yourself to helping the people. The power you have been given was bestowed upon you by the hand of God. It is not your power. He is merely allowing you to make use of it for a short time. Pride is a sin. Please consider how you conduct yourself. You're an ignorant, insolent child, aren't you? Excuse me, guys. I bought you. You are my property. You have no right to an opinion. That is not my opinion. That is the way of the world. As God... Silence! You're not here to talk. You're here to perform miracles for me and my guests. As I've already told you, I will do no such thing. What you will or will not do is my decision, not yours. The Lord says with a sickening laugh, then grabs me by the hair and knocks me to the floor. I beg him to stop, but he isn't listening to a word I say. Cheers, a saint's blood and a good fortune to all. I stare vaguely out at the crowd gathered for the Lord's blood feast. Every time he has guests, he throws another party, and every time he slices another part of my arms or legs open. It isn't long before they're an unsightly web of crisscrossing scars. So right now we're inhabiting her body so we can witness for ourselves what she experienced in the past. The Lord sometimes has trouble deciding where to cut, but not out of any sense of sympathy for me. He simply thinks drawing blood from an untouched area of my body will make it more effective. The Lord strips me bare. Perhaps I'll use your stomach today, Saint. I should be able to get some nice pure blood from there. Stop this. Can you not comprehend that what you're doing is an affront to the Lord? I'm free to do what I wish with my property. Saint or not, you are no different than any of my slaves. The Lord is greatly displeased with your actions. Then use your miracle powers to deliver divine punishment on me. Go on. You can do that, can't you? Your soul will be punished. You may not see the effects now, but you will pay for your sins one day. Ha! You're not as threatening as you think you are, buck naked girl. Don't give me that look, girl. I have no interest in taking that from you. You'd be lucky to find anyone willing to lay with a girl covered in disgusting scars. All I can do is wait and endure day after day of torture and shame, of the Lord searching for new places to stick his knife. My entire body except for my face is covered in reddish black wounds. Someone. Anyone. Help me. Get me out of here. Please. Someone. O Father, who art in heaven, I pray for you to lead me unto deliverance. Father, your trials, they are much too great. Morgana. That was much clearer than the first time I saw it. Everything she felt, her struggling, her sincerity, her pain, and her voice. It felt almost as though I was the one going through it all. Ah. The Lord. I can understand why Morgana would bear such a powerful grudge against him, considering everything he did to her. Why would he do that, though? Is there some reason? Some explanation for his actions? Nah. I'm thoroughly exhausted, like I've just spent the last several months having my blood drained again and again. My limbs feel like they have boulders tied to them. Just trying to get to my feet makes me dizzy. Ah. It's so cold. Ah. She's probably waiting for me by now. I should get going. I have to do this. Move, damn it! Fighting against my body's attempts to succumb to gravity with every step through sheer force of will, I make my way to the courtyard. Oh, there you are. Thank God you came. Sneaking onto church grounds is a bit unnerving, so if you... are you alright? You look like you just came back from the dead. I'm fine. Thank you for coming. Now, to continue our conversation from yesterday. Whoa, slow down. Who do you think you're convincing? You look about as fine as as a corpse. If you're not feeling well, we can always do this some other time. And whoa, what happened to your hand? It's a minor injury. Nothing of any significance. Seriously, who do you think you're convincing, man? I can get around just fine without a few fingers. You gotta take yourself into consideration too. You can only run on raw determination for so long. And imagine how it makes me feel for a second. You asking to talk and showing up looking like that. If you want to get anything done, you gotta take care of yourself first. Head on back to your room and rest. Let's do this some other day, okay? When you're feeling... I don't have that kind of time. Noon tomorrow. That's my deadline. I have to take care of everything before then. I know damn well what condition I'm in, but that doesn't change what I need to do. If I don't, I can't save Morgana. I can't get Giselle back. That makes it all the more important you get your rest. And when do you suggest I do that exactly? Honestly, I don't get why you're in such a damn tizzy. Get a hold of yourself, man. I am plenty calm. You sure don't look it. You're already pushing yourself to the edge. I don't want to be responsible for giving you that last nudge. So quit bickering with me, get your ass back and get some rest. You don't understand the gravity of the situation. None of you do. You don't grasp how great an effect stopping what happens tomorrow will have. I have to keep moving, even if it means crawling through the dirt. If I don't, not only will I fail to make things better, Morgana's almost certainly got even worse fates in store for all of you so long as her curse lives on. I'm the only one here who knows what awaits. So that makes you what, a prophet or something then? Not exactly, no. But in terms of this time period, that would be the most apt description. Do you not believe me? Well, you know, that is asking a lot. That's fine, you don't have to. But at the very least, I want you to believe that I genuinely believe something terrible is going to happen tomorrow if I don't do something. That I think I don't have time to waste. All I need you to do is tell me what you know. Could you do that for me? Assuming you actually are a prophet or whatever, why don't you just, get the hell out of town? Say, forget this is too much, and vanish into the night. No one's gonna blame you if you do. Hell, is anyone even gonna notice you did anything if you do succeed? I'm not in this for attention or praise. I cannot sit idly by knowing what I know, seeing what has happened and what will, knowing what Morgana went through, what she felt. I can't abandon her, not anymore. I can't let my knowledge go to waste. While it is true that the mansion will continue to be wrapped in darkness so long as Morgana's curse remains in effect, and nothing can be put to rest until I do something about that. That's not my sole motivation anymore. I sincerely want to help Morgana. Giselle, is this what you meant when you told me you wanted me to save her? You seem like the kind of fella who's always fretting about something or other. You don't know how to take it easy, do you? Though I guess in a way that's kind of why you can fight so hard, huh? Alright, you win. I'll talk. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you. Thank you very much. But you sit your butt down first. Ah. Oh. Okay. Morgana said that? She did. She described her 3 years there as one of the brightest periods of her life. Huh, who would have thought? Damn, that's kinda really great to hear. Did she never tell you herself how she felt? She never really made much of an attempt to be a part of the group. Was like she had these colossal walls all around her. I can see that. Yeah, so I always kind of felt like I never knew if I was sticking my nose in too far or not, you know? She appreciated what you and the other women did for her. After the raid 4 years ago, she ended up in the hands of a slave trader. As she was being transported, she said this with tears in her eyes. I'm sad because I didn't get the chance to show my gratitude to the people very dear to me. Well, damn. So, is that, absolutely 100% exactly what she said? You're not just pulling it out of your ass, are you? Those were her exact words, yes, as hard as it may be to believe. Nah, I believe you. I'm just surprised is all. I mean, just, wow. Yeah. If I'd known that was how she felt, maybe I could have been a little friendlier with her. You weren't friendly with her? Not especially. I mean, that's not to say I was cold or anything. It's just that all the girls kept a bit of distance from her. Not because we didn't like her, but because that's what it looked like she wanted. Some distance. None of us were really cut out for the caretaker gig. As much as we'd love to be some kind of mother figure for her, we just didn't have it in us. Who was closest to her? He's dead. The slave. Huh? What's this about a slave? There was a young man, a slave, who participated in the revolt at the Lord's Manor who saved Morgana's life. Ah, yeah, that's the guy. He was the closest of any of us to her, or at least, he gave her the most attention. And he's 6 feet under. That's unfortunate. What can you do? People come and go. That's just the way of things. I thought that maybe if you were still alive, that would improve our chances of saving Morgana. Improve our chances? There's only one way about it. We smash the Lord's skull in and take his key. That's not an option. Doing that would not alleviate her hatred. Would you be willing to accompany us when we go into the observation tower? Huh? Me? Why? I want you to be there to say something to her. I'll say whatever you want me to say once you've gotten her out of the tower. Don't you think being able to hear the voice of someone she cares for when she finally set free would do more to pull her out of the darkness than anything else? That's all the more reason it can't be me. Why not? Like I've been saying, I was never that tight with her. I kept my distance. I can't do anything, not with the reasons you've given me for why she's so full of hatred. I have no other options, though. Actually, while I doubt this will do much in the way of getting rid of her grudge, there is something I was supposed to give her but never got the chance. Oh? It's nothing special, just a rinky-dink little necklace, but if you get the chance, would you mind giving it to her? If anyone, that should come from you. It's not from me. It was... It was supposed to be from that slave. He got it for her as a birthday present, but that was the day the brothel got raided. So yeah, that's the story. Make sure she gets it, would you? Okay, I will. Thanks, man. Well, now that that's out of the way, I should split. Best of... There you are. You weren't in your room. I was worried sick. What are you two doing here? You're going to talk to the Lord tonight, right? So, there's a chance you might be able to set the saints free. No way am I going to miss that. That's why you're here? That, and to say goodbye. I want for them to make reparations as soon as the girl's released. Do you feel the same way, Nelly? If Mel tells me he wants to, then I won't stop him. But he was threatened, so if it's possible, I don't think there's any need for him to rush to be punished. I don't want to lose my brother. Surely there are other ways he can atone. That's reasonable. I do feel guilty about what he was put through. It's not your fault what he did. Anyway, I'm really anxious about tonight, but I'm sure it'll turn out fine. You'll make it work, won't you, dearest Mikal? I'll do my best. Oh, come on, you gotta act confident. Take care of my Mel for me, too. He's very fragile, so handle him with care. Like a big old box of china. Is he really that fragile? As for me, if he looks like he's gonna do anything he shouldn't, would you stop him for me? Okay, ladies, do you not know the situation I'm in? The condition I am in? There's only so much I can do. I wish I could be there to do it myself, but, well, he insists only the people directly involved should be there, and I want to respect that. I was never going to allow anyone to get hurt anyway. That's good, thank you. He and the Lord may have caused the girl a great deal of pain, but I still don't want anyone to get hurt. Some people deserve it, and I say, let them have it. Now, Maria, don't be like that. You're the weird one, little Miss Perfect. Go around letting everyone off the hook for everything, and the whole damn world's gonna come falling down around you. He did what he did for me, though. And the Lord? He's only in it for his own profit. Much as he says it benefits the city, it still comes back around to his own pockets. The Lord's not a bad man, though. Yeah, I've heard it 1,000 times. No one's a bad person in your eyes, I know. Now, can we please try to keep things civil? Yeah, sorry. Bad habit, I know. I talk a lot of rot, but I don't really mean half of it. I do think he's much better than the old Lord, though. Hold on a second. What did you just say? He's better than the old... When did the current Lord take his place? 4 years ago. What? Morgana was 9 years old when she was at the Lord's Manor. 7 years ago. Maria, were you ever at the Lord's Manor at any time 7 years ago? Nah, I was never hired by anyone there. Then when? She didn't have any interaction with the Lord 7 years ago. Ah, now it all makes sense. How did I not consider this possibility sooner? I know what kind of man he is, and I know the people he had around him. Maria, is the slave actually dead? You'd better have a damn good reason for this. I came because you said you had something important to discuss. Now, care to tell me who the hell this white-haired man is and what he's doing here? You neglected to mention we'd be having company. I'm the one who asked him to arrange this meeting with you. And who the hell would you be? He's an angel. Or a prophet. What? Did you both finally snap under the pressure? I'll leave it for you to decide what you think I am. I will say, though, that I know everything. I know you've got a girl in prison at the observation tower, and I know you're taking her blood and calling it medicine, passing it out at the church. Which one of you squealed? No one told him anything. He just knew. He knows everything, including my deepest desires and what happens in my next life. He's probably peering into your soul this very moment. You've completely lost it, I see. Well, how you got your information doesn't matter. All I need to know is this. What are you hoping to gain from it? Wealth? My downfall? What? Morgana's freedom. I want you to give me your key, and then I want you to tell me your story. I've come here from the future, from the world after Morgana's death. Her soul courses with hatred for the three of you, and she's placed a curse of eternal suffering on your souls. Has everyone at this damn table gone mad? Did you seriously think I would believe that nonsense? Don't interrupt me. My objective is not so much to rescue Morgana's physical body from the tower, but to save her soul from an eternity of loathing. I can't achieve that on my own, however, because I am not from this time. I have no direct interaction with her or anyone else here until just recently. In order to make her have a change of heart, I need to gather the truth from the people who are from this time. And I suspect that you hold the last piece of the puzzle. The biggest piece. That you have a far deeper connection with Morgana than anyone else here. No, I'm all but certain of it now. Your perspective is crucial to accomplishing my goal. Tell me your whole story, please. How you ended up capturing and imprisoning Morgana. What you thought and felt along the way. Your truth will get through to her. I know it. That will be the turning point in all this. Her curse will be no more. And you will all be returned to the path you were meant to walk. Everyone will have their salvation. Someone throw this madman out. I won't do it. Neither will I. Damn worthless curs. I'll call the guards then. Who do you think I am exactly? I am the lord of this land. Under ordinary circumstances, I'd never so much as deign to speak with you lowly peasant. Now get out of my sight. Or I'll take it as an act of aggression and you'll find yourself without a head. In this room right now, you're not a lord. You're a lone man. Until you hand over your key, we're not letting you leave. And you'll find there aren't any guards for you to call. You're all alone on this estate. Your preoccupation with staying out of sight played right into our hands. Accept your defeat, Lord. We've already agreed to set the witch free. Cowardly worms. Ironic coming from you. Huh. I didn't think you'd turn coat quite so eagerly. The nun and your kid sister are in it on it too, I take it. We were only working for you. We never felt any sort of allegiance to you. Loyalty founded on what one has to gain or lose is far more resilient than uncertain, fluctuating feelings. But it would appear this white-haired man shattered that foundation. Huh. How long have you been colluding with them, cur? I arrived in this era 2 days ago. What? 2 days? In just 2 days you got these worms dancing for you? They are not dancing for me. I merely spoke with them, and they listened. You're a disturbed man. You couldn't possibly have won these two over in a mere 2 days. He's no ordinary man. As we've said, he knew everything. While I was talking to him, it felt like he was looking directly into my soul. He's definitely an unusual one, yeah. It felt like he's known me my whole life, even though he just showed up out of nowhere 2 days ago. I didn't believe what he was saying at first, but he knew things he couldn't possibly know. My secret wish, something I've never told anyone before. I don't know what kind of tricks you're playing, but now I know why I've never seen you around. If you've been lurking around the city for longer, sticking your nose where it didn't belong, I would have taken notice sooner or later. Heh, I'm impressed. In only 2 days, you managed to convince them both to betray me and set me up. I am indeed the one in charge of this operation, so if it's the witch you're after, I'm the obvious target, yes. And the two dogs there surely have some pent-up rage. So I take it you're gonna tie me up, then torture me until I tell you what you want to know. That's not a bad idea. What do you say? Give me the word, and he's in ropes. Wait. We agreed we weren't getting rough. I have no interest in solving this problem with violence. We are here to uncover the truth. We needn't exchange blows. Only words. Anyway, if we're going to beat it out of him, we would have done so as soon as he walked through the door. We discussed this beforehand. We're only talking. No one's getting into any fights. Physically or verbally. That's right. Well, it looks like I got no way out, so you've got me. Alright guys, I'm going to have to end the video here for today. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, it looks like we're finally reached that main point now, that focal point where we're finally gonna be talking with the Lord himself, and, or should we say Jacopo, and get his version of the story if he's cooperative. We'll see how it goes in the next one, guys. So thank you all for watching.